let's finish up. Let's try and finish up these McKay missions. I think we're coming close to finishing up in Outlast Day. And that means the next part could be endgame, actually. Endgame and the start of post game stuff. Which yeah. Once again, my previous VOD got muted because of one of the sections, but not much I can do there. It's just gonna happen, unfortunately. So the only operation we have left so far is just destroying. Okay, they're saying let's end McCain's type of colonization. That makes me think that we're coming very close to the end of this. And like everything else is. So what we need to do is head to here. I can't even remember what we were using. We were fighting with so we need to head to. Just finished blowing up the pipeline. So now we need to head to. We need to destroy some gasoline reserves. There's like 4 gasoline reserves that we have to destroy, I guess. But before we do that, on the way there's a hideout that we can visit just to get these bandages operations done. And then we can jump right back into the story again. But we're heading closer to endgame, so depending on how much progress we make, depending on how much progress is made today, we could actually either complete the game today or.
You're not permitted.
There's a chest over there for something. We could either finish the game today or be prepared to finish the game in the next spring. We've actually just straight up passed it. I thought we were much closer, so let's just go and grab this. It shouldn't take all that long. Let's see if we can get anything in here. Oh, these look very samey. Let's just get these out of the way. This one's a new one though. Step 1, playing the game. We need to protect our guerrillas without giving away our knowledge of the hit squad. What should we do? Inform, pass the message to reliable guerrilla commanders currently on patrol, 4 losses at 100%. Protect, command all current patrols to hold the position through emergency protocols, 6 losses at 100%. Or retreat, order a full retreat due to a false report of an F&D attack on shore, 100%. But I think this one, because it only costs us materials. All the boats are returning to shore, there's some time to plan the next step. Also, we get 2 extra people just for that. They get added to our crew. Step 2, listen carefully. The elite F&D soldiers are on high alert. We need to catch them planning their response. What should we do? Monitor full focus on the airwaves, guerrilla or otherwise. No cost, 75%, and we get 2 dossiers. Position, cover the entire shoreline with snipers and scouts to watch for irregular patrol behavior, 6 losses, 100%. Or we can get reinforced, prep a strike team while slowly retreating patrols back to guerrilla base camps, 46 cost, at 100% we get 4 people, so I think that's definitely the one we do here. Team is ready for a fight and gunfire is heard north of the beachhead. Step 3, strike with purpose. We know the death squad is north of the shoreline, how do we proceed? What should we do? Trap, funnel the death squad through a guerrilla bottleneck, 8 losses at 100%. Assault, we're geared up and the death squad doesn't know we're coming, 10 losses at 100%. Or snipe, don't get carried away, set up snipers to pick off the hit squad, 6 losses, 75%, and we could also lose the mission. Well, I'm looking at the first 2 options, and we get the same exact reward, and for some reason less losses on one of them, so we'll go do the one with less losses. They might have been the F&D's best, but they never stood a chance. We got the F&D, and unfortunately, our friendly fired a few of our own. Okay, the death squad has been neutralized. Our patrols are free to head back out and help save guerrilla lives. So all these are repeats. And they're all for the same reward. That's another thing. Like that's what another thing that makes it really silly. Like they're for the same reward. Which means why would I bother doing a 6-hour one for the reward when I can do a 2-hour one? We can just power through the rest of these. The regime has been stockpiling weapons from overseas arms dealers and keeping them in an offshore warehouse. Let's find the major dealers and disrupt the supply chain. Actually, no, this one might have been... Actually, I think we've already done this one. But since we have two people here, we may as well just do it. Yara, Surveyor... It'll be these two then. These two. No, all these missions are repeating. Notice them. I don't think we're getting any more new missions here, but at least we get some resources and stuff. We have like 106 recruits, so I don't think we'll... 52 recruits, I guess we gained from just those missions. I don't know if the recruits are going to help with other things, but they could be possible. I remember these things.
Danny, people are shooting up the big fuel tanks near you.
I copy.
Okay, so there are some helpers. I don't know if they're trying to destroy us. I think they're trying to attack these. Probably going to be an easier way to destroy these silos. I guess the way we destroy them is by shooting at them, I guess, because they are already being destroyed, so... Is there a... mean, if I throw a grenade here, I don't know if it's enough to destroy them, so... Do we just rocket them? Do we... I mean, I can try, Right, so I think we just have to straight up, just destroy them then.
This is my last pitch to get you to buy into Castillo's plan, okay? Look, life in this country is hard now. It's an angry place. Death's all over. People are suffering. Everyone's dirt poor. Everyone's making hard life or death choices. What if I told you this island could be better?
Are you reading one of Castillo's speeches?
No, I'm serious. My great-grandparents had a brutal life. They left one country to go to another and made something of themselves. They passed that wealth on to the next generation. My parents. They built on it. They gave it to me.
So, you want me to move?
Ha! Well, that would solve my immediate problems, but no. You can stay in Yara, but Castillo wants a change here. He does. I talk to him every day. He wants it as fast as you do. Sometimes it is better to swim with the current than to go against it.
So I should just accept the arrests, the outcast system, the executions.
Every modern country in the history of the world has dark days. Only difference now is that everybody can film it and stream it and try to get the world pissed off about it. Even in my country, Canada. Go, look up what they did to the indigenous folks and the fracking, Jesus Murphy. But hey, nobody is perfect.
Talk all you want. You're nothing but a fucking invader.
Keep trying to be a badass. See where that gets you a couple generations from now. Think about what I said.
I can see all the people battling in the background here.
I got you. Eyes up there.
Okay, so I think those are also considered silos. Yep, so they consider those ones as silos as well.
The assault on the port is starting. It's time to put a fucking end to McKay's invasion on our island.
Let's make that Yankee pay for what he did to us.
And end Castillo's rule over El Este.
Go on. There's Plat.
Oh wait, we missed one? We were up here though. Okay, somehow I guess we missed some silos maybe. I think it might have been because we didn't take out the smaller ones. Because I didn't notice them. But hopefully by doing the rest of the stuff here it'll be enough, because otherwise we have to head back.
Gilberto, I'm having a hard time finding these billboards.
I tried to scrub them from my mind too, honey. Head to Sierra Perdida. There are several along the main roads of the southern and western coastlines.
Okay, I'll take a closer look.
You do that. Shoot a fascista for me while you're at it. Besos. Mwah, mwah.
Danny, forget about the rest of the oil tanks and get to the port.
Ya voy.
Oh, right. Okay, so we were... Why is it saying to... Why does it keep showing that I gotta do this, though? Like... Okay, now it's... Maybe that's where they meant. It just says to forget the rest of the... Okay, so I didn't realise that was the case. Maybe there's something over there, I don't know. Is this the port, though? Where's the port? I'm guessing this has to be the port. Oh, there's two, actually. There's two areas that could be considered a port. Oh, this is the port. Okay, so that was what they, where they went. At least we found where we have to go. I thought that we had to keep destroying them, but maybe we can destroy more at the port. Then again, they did say, "Oh, let's go to the area with McKay and go to the area and deal with McKay." So I guess that is at the port then. She said, "Don't bother about the other reserves," so I'm not gonna bother about the other reserves.
Gracias. De nada. Have all this stuff prior, that's... Unless this was another pipeline, that's the other thing, maybe that's what it was. Okay, yeah, this is why we don't just... This is why we have not, the reason why we have not, we have to stop doing the gasoline reserves is because there's
plenty of them at this point here. We'll do it with the helicopter once we get on land, if it's still following us.
What's your hat back? Okay. You at the port?
As a matter of fact, I am. Sitting in my little fortified panic room. It's Russian-made and impossible.
Okay, why would you tell everyone where you are?
Great. I'll swing by and say hello.
Okay, so I think at certain points in time we just don't get access to amigos anymore because Chorizo just disappeared off my map.
Black, if it's just you coming to see me, let's talk the situation over. I'll be unarmed.
I won't.
Oh shit!
And now it's time to destroy the now it's time to destroy these. Okay, Chorizo's still with me, actually. I think the enemies are just gonna keep coming. Need one more. Maybe one more. There's a couple more here.
Hiding in the warehouse, in his office.
That hijo de puta is mine.
us here, you're gonna lose. Now go out there and fight for Castillo!
Oh. How did that guy get into a tank?
Danny, I don't know what Libertad's policy is, but La Moral doesn't take prisoners, especially fuckers like McKay. Remember that.
I will.
Okay, well, Trito is down, but I think we're dealing with McKay here. If he is there, but... Yeah, so it's a trap.
How's it going there, backpack? Listen, I'm running late, so...
Mierda.
It's always a trap.
Chorizo, go.
Okay, so I think we have to take out the tank, maybe.
Yelena, Mickey wasn't there. The office was a fucking trap.
Coño, that intel came from a fucking traitor.
Oh, he's on the
I don't know
boat.
anything about foreign invaders. They have one idea in their head if they're losing.
Mickey has to be on one of those ships.
You got it, Lucky.
How do we stop the ship, though? Oh, it's sinking anyway.
If the Yankee was on that ship, he's a dead man.
He wasn't. McKay's on the one farther out.
Are you sure this?
Oh, so it's on this one.
This intel comes from one of Gilberto's people. She's on that ship and has a visual on him.
I'm on my way.
Gilberto will get on the line.
They sank one ship, so they surely should be able to sink the other one. Oh, there's people heading out there now to, oh, I guess there's a helicopter here, so...
Hola, honey. I have some good news. My little chameleon on the ship sabotaged the engine. She says there's a hole and some smoke coming from the hole. You can't miss it.
I guess.
You and your chameleons are fucking amazing.
I know, but don't...
Hookers on the water.
Shoot where the smoke is coming from.
I know, but don't tell them that, or else I may have to pay them more.
I'll keep an eye out
Can I
and
use
shoot
a weapon
when
on
you-
this?
Good luck, honey. If you can't see the hole, look for the smoke.
Got it. Dale.
I should shoot where... Oh, I was gonna say, like... It told me to, Oh, okay, they did it for me.
I made it.
When you find McKay, make him suffer.
Why are you soldiers even fighting anymore? Get the fuck out of here. La Moral, Libertad, whatever, the fucking guerrillas, they've clearly won.
There's some chemical weapons here. I think the other ship had more.
And McKay?
Don't see him. I will look up top.
Freaking something!
Wait, that came from behind? Oh, they're... Why did they... How did they come from behind me? Oh, they dropped it in, maybe. Oh, I see, they're up top. Don't need to worry about them, then. Random, like... scans on my computer coming up again.
Time's up. Coming second place in the Civil War is not that bad.
At least we have a helicopter assisting us.
The winning side before it's too late. Who knows? You might be able to live your whole life and nobody will know you started on the wrong side of this thing.
I mean, I think we should just head for McKay at this point.
Seriously,
because,
it's been a good run, boys. Now, if you don't mind, Backpack and I have some business to talk about.
Okay, we're finally at McKay's area now. I don't imagine this is going to play out very...
Oh, right, Juan. Backpack's here.
Danny, the situation has changed.
I don't want to hear it right now, Juan.
See, he's a skin tag on a weasel's asshole.
Well.
But we just made a deal. McKay is offering us a fuck ton of cash if we let him go. We're talking real dinero, Danny.
No way Clara's good with this.
I'll deal with Clara. You and I both know the real war starts the first minute Castillo dies. And you can't win that fight without cash. Trust me.
We've been doing pretty good with bullets.
Leave him alone and head back to the port. I'm on my way there now. It's time to celebrate.
Okay, something's
We
up
won!
here because, something's up because why... I wonder if they can still kill him.
Go join the fiesta back on the mainland. I'm sure they're gonna have a piñata set up and everything for you.
I'm thinking.
It does say leave McKay alone and head back to shore, so I'm guessing we just have to head back to... I mean, we might have an option to kill him here, but if I do, it could fail the mission, so...
Just like my grandmother always said, anyone with the price is a whore.
Fucking asshole.
Oh!
Okay, how about... Please don't kill me. I have children. Fuck, I can't even say it with a straight face.
Ugh.
It does have a health bar, but it does tell me to leave the shore, so I don't think it really makes any difference. Because if we have to, we can just kill him later, if Clara is against it. Because he's not going to personally do anything. It did tell me to leave him alone, so I better do that. We'll see if the repercussions are... But it did give me the option to kill him because he's highlighted as red, so... And he had a health bar, so... Maybe you can just kill him there.
Celeste para siempre, Danny.
Although I guess we have him as a prisoner, so...
Okay, just floated away. Libertad deserves you. Let's hear it for Danny.
You should say something.
I've given enough speeches.
Then I think it's only appropriate that I
your
say
time, Lorenzo.
Lucky.
Today, for the first time in my life, I actually feel lucky. When I look into the eyes of your generation, I see the same fire, the same passion, the same hope I used to see in mine. Together, we have the chance to create something new. It's your turn. Let's make this Yara's last war.
La Moral. Legends of 67. Bienvenidos al este, Clara. Welcome to Libertad. Gracias, but no. La Moral's good on its own.
So they think that McKay just up and left.
We'll help you
We
kill
left him
Castillo.
alive.
But we'll also keep an eye on Libertad.
We left him alive
You want
because
me
of
to
one
trust
making
this
a
wrinkled
potential
abuelo to fix
negotiation.
our Yara? No.
And also,
We
like, if
fight.
we need to kill him, we can kill
No,
him afterwards,
no.
because he's not going to do anything else, so...
I like this one.
I don't
There's
really
two of
know.
us. See you in Esperanza.
I think we might have been able to kill him, but... it did say to leave him alone, so... That's why I didn't do it. Hey, there we go! We have, the final faction now. I'm Morale and the Legends of 67 are with us now, so everybody should be. There should be a Castillo, the Anton bit.
I know there are many who speak of the old like me.
Please don't
that
crash.
These
Please don't crash at this point.
Were heroes. They will destroy your future, just as they did my father's. When I look into your eyes, I see lions. Libertad. La moral. Murderers of 67. These are lies. The truth? They are all known by the same name. Terrorista. I have a vision. To rebuild paradise. But these terroristas have made sure the cost of paradise will be blood. Let this be Yara's last revolution. Let us claim victory to the lions.
I was also surprised. Lobo is still in the jail cell, and we haven't broken him out, and yet we've done things.
Go
so
on. Wish you two were here.
That's interesting. They
backpack. Come on, look. I want to thank you for letting me get away. I know some of your people were upset, but to me, it was the smart choice.
Oh, they let him get away.
Do me a favor, McKay.
We let him get away. Okay.
Backpack.
Promise me you'll never call me again.
If it makes you feel better, I will delete your number from my phone after this call. Please don't hang up. This is important. I wired the money to Libertad, but I want you to know I appreciate what you did. There's a gift for you in my office. The combination is Go Habs Go 2021.
Is another bomb going to blow up in my face?
Oh, come on. The chess game's over. You checkmated me. I promise. It's a gift. Send a grunt to open the safe if you think I'm lying.
Are we done?
We're done. See you next time, Presidente Danny Rojas. Oh, kinda has a nice ring to it, don't it? Presidente Rojas.
Hijo de puta.
Okay, so apparently there's a gift waiting for us in his office. I wonder if that's going to be a mission or not. Although I actually went into the office before, I think, unless that's something else. So we didn't get a... That's weird, we did not get a... Okay, we did not get a... I was going to say, we haven't got the trophy yet because we haven't actually technically finished this mission yet. Because usually we get a trophy after we do the... we've recruited the Legends of 67, so we haven't got the trophy yet. Probably because we haven't finished the mission. But we have successfully recruited the...
Now, where is this party at? Batter up.
Should get it right now, though. There we go. Okay, well, first off, we'll seek this trophy. It looks like there's no other missions to do right now. It's all just side quest related. But it's to head towards the fireworks. So let's just sync this trophy up and head up to the party, I guess. Alright, so we've recruited everybody. So now we just need to... This might actually be the last part. But there could be a lot of cutscenes and stuff as well, so I guess we'll just see. I didn't title the video of this as anything special, so that's why I wasn't sure how far we were going to get. Okay, have the fireworks just disappeared now?
Meet me at El Guardian statue outside of Esperanza. Now!
What the hell is going on, Juan?
It's Clara. Go This is D-Day, Daddy! Fucking D-Day!
Ah, here we go.
Fuck.
Chorizo!
Oh, Dios mío.
And the party, I think. But I wasn't expecting to, I was not expecting to, complete the story in this, this part. Oh, we're going way up here. Because my intention was, I thought we still had some stuff to do, but I guess, it wasn't anything special. I thought there was like something to, so, because what I'll have to do is, like, my idea was, if I knew that it was going to be the final part, I would call it, Let's Play Far Cry 6 Finale, because it's the final part of the Let's Play in terms of the story. And then after that, all the other parts will be called Let's Play Far Cry 6 Extra, which will continue on with the parts, but it's just to let people know that, like, oh, if they only want to see me complete the story from beginning to end, then they know where to start. They know where to start from, and they, if they don't want to see me do like post-game stuff with trophies and things, then they don't have to watch there. So I might be changing this part of, I might end up changing the part of, I might end up changing the part for this as finale, depending on how long these missions are. We might get through our first Let's Play today. I wasn't expecting it, but there could be a ton of cutscenes. There could be a ton of cutscenes, a ton of other things that we have to do. The missions could be really long. I get the feeling like if he's in the prison, one of the Legends 67, why haven't we gone to wake him out yet? Because they wouldn't show you that if they weren't planning on that being the case. This is another reason why I would have liked there to be a way to know how much stuff is still left in the game. Because the game would, in Far Cry 3, you get an indicator that shows you this is how many main missions there are, this is where the trophies unlock, this is how many things you have. Here there's nothing like that at all, which I think it's because they want everyone to use Ubisoft Connect, which is fine if Ubisoft Connect actually worked properly and tracked everything that is needed for... Again, I look at Watch Dogs Legion. I say this all the time. Watch Dogs Legion was just not a good video game. In so many ways, like... I guess this is another reason why I want to do more streaming stuff, because if I really don't like a game, I can put my thoughts together about what I don't like about the game and just know what I've said and remember, because so many times there's been so many times in the past where like the best example to me is Death Stranding. If there was one game that I would have liked to have streamed from beginning to end on the first playthrough, it would have been that, in recent memory at least, because for me the game was so divisive. whenever there was something that I really enjoyed about the game, there was something that I equally hated about the game, and if I had on record, like, everything that I could remember that I liked and disliked about the game, maybe I could give a better explanation as to why I liked and didn't like some things. But at least if I are planning on doing a Death Stranding 2, which, based on what Norman Reedus said in that interview, it is happening, that we are going to get some sort of Death Stranding 2 project. Oh, wait a second, that's what that sound is. Okay, so I heard some of those... Now every time I hear that sound, I know that that's a McKay thing, I guess. Okay, that's good to know, because I've been hearing those sounds and I was wondering what they were.
Find them. There. Ahí, touch it.
But now I know that the now I know that these sounds are the sounds that I was hearing are these signal jammers, so I can go and grab these. I'm not sure how many of these I have to destroy. Probably all of them. Now I know what that annoying sound is. But anytime I hear that, I know that there's one nearby. I think we have to destroy all of them for the side quests, which... At least now I know, so if I hear that noise again, I can go around and destroy it. But I mean, yes, I know that McKay is obviously McKay is a bad guy, so what they really should have done is he should have wired the money to us, and then at that point we could have just taken him in and or we could have still just reported him, like, you have the money, and like the guy deserves it, so. Because I think a lot of these things here are over at the pipe station. a bit weird. Why would you get out of the turret when...
For you, for me, for Yara! Wait! Anton is at the helm, and no storm can ever bend his compass. Safe harbor. Thank you, Capitan Anton.
Oh, we've actually taken over the airwaves now, so we, I've only just noticed that because we have the radio networks back, that means that, all the Anton propaganda isn't on the radios anymore. And instead it's, B-show. Okay, we have banditos off place now. Oh, do you guys always can check to see where we are on the map for that?
urgent life or death business and told you to meet me at El Guardian immediately?
Sí, Juan.
Well, I must have sounded like I was joking then. You need to get there, Daddy. Not soon, not someday, right fucking now!
Okay, I'm coming. Coño.
I'm literally on my way, and well, then again, I'm not. It's like from the point that I started getting towards here, I'm only like halfway there. So he just started yelling at me, saying like, "Oh, this is urgent business. We have to should be here immediately." So I guess if you just were doing side content at this point in time, he'd just start blasting you on the radio until you get it done. Every so often to remind you, hey, you need to be here. Something about Clara. So, and we're going further northeast of where we usually would be. Oh, there's a supply drop that's just randomly appeared now.
Keep it up, Danny.
Considering that this mission's name is the Lion's Den, that makes me wonder if actually the last mission in the game is technically I know that the title of the last mission. The last mission's name is the Battle of Esperanza, so at that point I'll know. But once we get to the Battle of Esperanza, that's the last mission of the game. But we've done all of the factions. We've done all the faction missions. We've done all of the faction missions now, so that means the only missions left are ones dealing with Anton now, because everyone else is dealt with.
Easy.
Hola, Danny.
Hey.
Probably should have done that because of the. Should have hit that tree there and then died or just face planted. But I think I just want to brace my fall because I might have fallen to. Could have fallen too far there. So I haven't checked the Banditos thing. Right there, I thought I would have been able to wingsuit, but it didn't let me.
Put that weapon away!
That wasn't the plan, but I think I overshot the grenade and it landed on the truck. But that's a really cool statue. That's a Hang on a second. Did something just happen to the game? Just started jittering for a second. Remote play's still good. Okay, I've just lost all sound. Yeah, that's weird. My game just started jittering and then my, sound changed from the USB, from the thing, so I couldn't hear any sound for a second then. Everything seems fine though. Now, that's never happened. Sears forced our hand, get to the statue now. Oh. Okay, what? I said to inspect this. San Miguel, this statue was erected to help defend and protect faithful Yarans while in battle. I think it was this one, because over here. I think it's this one. Warning, accepting this operation with Juan has consequences. You won't be able to leave until the job is done. It's one-way trip. This makes me wonder if this is the point of no return in the game. So... if this is the point of no return, it means we're finishing the game today. Sure, let's just go with it. We're finishing the game today. At least in terms of the Let's Play.
Juan, what the hell are we doing here?
It's best to hide in plain sight. What? I told her not to go. I fucking told her.
Told who, Clara? Juan, what is happening?
He took her, Danny! He fucking took her! Clara. Castillo wanted parley. Just the two of them. Said the war was over. Libertad had won. He just wanted an elegant exit. Played right into her fucking head.
But you knew that was
dogs smashed our convoy the moment we hit the coast.
Fuck. So what next?
You and me are going to invade El Presidente's private island.
Por favor. No me puedes dejar aquí.
Chesnians call it the elephant. You cut off the breathing tube, they rat out their own mother. Then they tell you some other fucked up shit. Hey, what's your size?
Supremo on or off?
Okay, so... makes me wonder if the... obviously Clara's been kidnapped by Anton, so we're going after him on the private island. But I think that was supposed to be the point of no return. As far as I know, nothing trophy-wise is affected by this, so I'll just continue and... I'll continue doing the game here. No reason not to, really.
We're going quiet! Every single soldier on that island was handpicked by Castillo, so keep your distance. These are elite killers. You understand?
Ready.
I'll find sniper cover.
Unless this is a mission where, it's just... oh, we have to complete this to do this.
Family dinner.
Okay, so your arsenal, amigos, and rides are unavailable. So we can move around the island fine, we just cannot get too close to them. Okay, we are on the main island, which there's also a we're finally going to gain access to Castillo's parachute and wingsuit are also unavailable. Well, we wouldn't use those anyway because okay, we only have certain weapons. So we don't have Supremos, we don't have our we only have basic weapons. We can't even change our weapons either. So we're stuck with what we have at least at this point. So no parachute, no wingsuit, no amigos, no arsenal. F&D uniform prevents us from being easily detected by soldiers. And the problem is that Anton would know who we are because he's seen our face. He's been with us. And I guess he would also know we're not dead.
She's going to be fine. Juan, got eyes on Anton's home.
Okay, I'm in position. You need to get past the wall and do it without getting caught. You are a panther, Danny. No one can touch you.
Any actual advice?
The gates through the wall will be locked. Find the key, Danny. Like some kind of key-finding panther. Suerte.
Okay, so I should search for a key to get past the gate, but I can't tip off any of the guards. So essentially this is a stealth mission where we can make our way through fine. We just need to make sure that the guards don't spot us. I don't know if running is going to... running would tip off the guards, surely, but... Okay, there's a... Okay, so we can still machete kill people. We just can't let them get too close. We need to find a key.
Can't have a private villa without a massive security wall to get through.
Can't be here. No.
May as well just start on the alarm.
Need a key.
Okay, we need to find a key. So this is that's the area we have to go. We just have to find a key. And make sure that we don't get too close to the soldiers, because we can't. If we can kill them, which is fine. It's just that we're gonna get
something.
There's more. We definitely need a key.
Try to call back up now.
So I hope we don't have to kill any of the guards, because that wouldn't. I'm probably inside here. Yeah, there's a key in here. I just saw a collectible but somewhere. Clean white paper with black typed font. To all personnel, subject security review. Lieutenant Rubio will be conducting a security audit of the premises. This will include all personnel entrusted with keys to the compound. Bianco S. We've got the key.
Just the key I was looking for.
So now we can enter. Oh, there's a person sleeping here. They're sleeping now, but they're permanently sleeping. Contraband requisition form. El Presidente has requested the following records for his collection. Yara Libre Ofelia Garcia. Constanero Bob Ofelia Garcia. Por favor mi amor Ofelia Garcia. Madrugada Trace Santiago Neguro. And Sounds of Segunda Mario Bustamante. Use the usual network of third parties. These are blacklist materials and cannot be traced back. Wait, there was someone else? How did I nearly get caught? I don't... Oh, they can see me inside the, they saw me through the windows. Okay, so now we can use this door here.
Here we go.
Alright, we're in.
Juan, I'm in.
Okay.
Let's move. Who the fuck knows what Castillo's doing to Clara?
Easy. You need to remember that these grounds are patrolled by Anton's elite killers. Your uniform is useless now. And if you get discovered, Clara dies.
Shit. Right.
Breathe, Danny. I got your back.
Right, so she's in the mansion, and we can't be spotted by any people because they're all wearing special forces gear, and we are just a
Where the fuck are you?
normal patrol soldier.
Careful, Danny.
So we need to mark these enemies and like
Shit. Special forces.
we need to mark a lot of these enemies just to get an idea of what we're dealing with and where they could be, just so that we don't get spotted.
Can't shoot this alarm.
And there's also alarms. Now, at least it's at night, so we have a better coverage at night. We also have alarms that we have to deal with, which I can at least turn them off. So if we get caught here, we die. Okay, someone already nearly saw me. Seeing that, there's the anti-aircraft cannon, but we can't destroy it because we'll get spotted. There's going to be guards around all the perimeter, but one of the guards probably won't even turn around. Certain guards probably won't even turn around because they'll be looking in one direction rather than patrolling, because they have, it looks like they have a guard stationed at each corner. A guard stationed at each corner. They have a guard stationed at each corner and then like a guard patrolling the middle sector, as well as a guard patrolling each one, and then a security camera. We only need one way in, so I'm thinking what I do is I will just there's a camera and that over there, so I should just be able to disable the camera and then turn my make my way in. I might not need to kill any of these special forces soldiers. Yeah, I might actually just be able to get... Yeah, so that... Okay, that guy, they're patrolling. And there's our doorway, so I'm thinking what I do is I'll wait for this guard to look away.
Danny, I know this looks like a goddamn resort, but we are not on vacation here.
Having a little trouble getting in.
Lose the piña colada and get the fuck over here.
Disabling the alarm might... This might also disable the alarms inside if there are any.
Adios, reinforcements. Where are you, Clara?
I can't get in here. I need to find another way in. All these doors are locked. And there's plenty of guards inside. So I'll try the left side and see what happens. Because the right side's probably going to be a bit harder to make the way through. And I haven't found an open door yet, so... I think I'm at the front of the area. Alright, we're inside.
Daddy, try the second floor. I'm picking up movement there.
Okay. Gracias.
We're inside the mansion at least, so left side we know is the right way. Now the problem is dealing with guards inside the mansion.
Special forces, of course.
And I also see guards, I also see cameras inside. I can't go there. I just want to disable this alarm in case it does something for inside.
No backup now.
Okay, so I didn't do anything for the one inside, but there is a guy inside that we need to deal with. Oh, there's two of them, I should say. We need to make it to the second floor. There's a guy coming through this way. Hopefully he doesn't see us.
Good night.
Right. Now we just have this one guy to deal with. We're inside the... That takes out that alarm. We can now take out this guy. Ah, there's a guy up top there, I just noticed. What we'll have to do is we'll have to wait for that guy to turn around so then we can go and take out this guy. This guy's not moving whatsoever. I think we've found another way. I don't think we have to worry about any of the guards outside. We just need to get upstairs. I think we're good. Handwritten note. Dearest Anton, my sources tell me your nephew is running wild again. Excessive spending, parties, drugs, sex, senseless sadistic violence. This is not the example a true Yaran should ever set. I know he is family, but this behavior must stop. If word ever got out, it could ruin your pristine image, Senor Presidente. Let me know what you want me to do. Yours, Raul. Anton, the medication I put you on is not a miracle. It is meant to buy time for you and your son. The price of life is always pain, and the way you bear your suffering is admirable. One day, Diego will be a strong leader for Yara, and we'll have you to thank for it. Your old friend Edward. So we're upstairs. The problem is that we now need to watch out for the patrolling guards. I think there's at least one patrolling. There's at least one patrolling guard there. I don't know if there's another one, but I'll wait for this guy to start walking, and then I will stealth kill. Just to take them out. Because he didn't even spot the body that I killed either, so... I think the guy that's unmarked is one of the people who's outside, so we don't have to worry about that. But I think we've made it, so let's see what happens.
Stop staring. Sit.
Danny, sit down.
My mother had a rule. No lies at my table. And so, no lies for you. I have acute leukemia. I was diagnosed 13 years ago, but there was a doctor. He promised what we are all so desperate for.
Oh, so
Time.
He's definitely sick, because
but it wasn't
you've
enough.
seen his...
Was it Diego?
We haven't seen him like this before.
I don't want to hear this story.
I needed insurance. But the irony was, I hated kids. But Maria, she had a way with worse. And here you are, Mio. 13 years strong. And what happened next?
So he's dying.
The Viviro stopped working.
When?
6 months ago.
Mi más sentida condolencias.
No lies at my table! I will be gone. But he will see the vision through. Won't you?
Truth or lies?
Always truth.
You're a fucking monster.
Ah, I think that was truth.
Danny, watch my little firefly dance.
You know when I captured Clara? I thought I had won. But it took my son to show me what was right before my eyes. You are Libertad.
I'm just a guerrilla.
No lies at my table.
You're a legend. They tell stories about you.
Come on.
You are their hope. And now
Oh, I can see where this is going. He's gonna accidentally shoot his son or something.
I told you to leave. This is your fault.
You want her to live? You will accept the rank of general of my army. You will be my legend. My Danny Rojas!
He's definitely not looking well.
Obsessed with dividing us. True Yarans, fake Yarans. It's one fucking Yara! Let us pick our own future. You're just some sick, dying old man. And you poor kid. Your brain must be so fucked up with his poison.
No eyes on Anton. I'm taking out the kid. Who are you talking to? I'm taking the shot. What? No!
Oh, yep. Clara is dead.
Diego!
Because,
Come, Diego! Now! Did I get him, Danny? One. Clara's hit! No.
I think she's dead. Like, she got shot in the head. Yep, she's gone.
She's dead. One! Danny! Come mierdas!
Okay, we have all our weapons in gear now. Gotta secure the villa. Also, I don't know. I know this is a video game thing, but how does this make sense in a like real world sense where we get told that we have none of our weapons and none of our things, and then now we get told we have every weapon, everything, all back again. I don't even know. I wanted that. I don't remember changing this rifle. Did I? Maybe I did. I thought I had a different. I had a different pistol though. I definitely had a different pistol. Pistol was it? I think I had. What was this one? Yeah, we had that one. We had that pistol, and then we had. Did we have a different rifle? We had this one. Yeah. Okay, so we've got our. And then our Supremo was that. We had the Vengeance Bow, Surf and Turf, the Autocrat, and then the Poison Weapon. Summon Chorizo now to help us. We have all our weapons and gear, so now we just have to secure the villa, which at that point is just a matter of killing all of the enemies that I guess survived. I don't know if I'm gonna reach this here, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, definitely not gonna reach. Definitely not gonna reach that.
Answer the phone, Juan! Hijo de puta! Answer your fucking phone, Juan! Fuck!
Should be able to hit this from. I was gonna say I should be able to hit the.
Target located! Come!
They just keep coming from everywhere. Like, I guess it makes sense that they do, but. Okay, someone brought down the helicopter. I think the other guy is not there. I wonder who brought down the helicopter, because Chorizo can't attack a helicopter.
There's enough blood spilled, Danny. Castillo has escaped to the capital. The island is secure. Meet me in the courtyard.
On my way.
Lost them.
Oh yes, by the way, I should also destroy this while I'm here, so that I don't have to come back. As this is retreated to the capital, I'm guessing that's going to be the last mission. So now we just meet the courtyard.
Juan! What happened, Danny?
We never talked about killing the kid.
What do you care about some fucking rich mocoso in a castle? You think I'm a fucking idiot? You don't care about the goddamn kid. You just don't want La Revolucion to end. We had her, Danny.
He wasn't part of the plan.
You are exactly what I said you would be. A junkie. You can't quit. Just like me.
I am nothing like you.
Not yet. Clara is dead. But we have the Eagle's Nest. This is where we'll launch our attack on the capital.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Like it or not, you are Libertad's jefe. So either walk away right now, or lead us to fucking victory.
We never talked about killing the kid.
Where are you going?
To finish what she started.
Every guerrilla is the leader of their own revolution.
Clara dreamed of this moment. When I met her, I wanted to get the fuck out of Yara. Then she told me what we're fighting for. She explained it really well. Fighting with you has been great. Just great. I got your back. You have mine, you know? Even if you're old, if you're young, it's okay too. I like all of you.
Okay, that looks like a pretty cool outfit.
We're going to win. I promise.
Shit, you're really bad at this.
Yeah. Wow.
Danny, Clara was a great leader, but there's a reason we joined Libertad. We're with you, Jefe. Now, let's take our country back.
Danny. Viva Libertad.
Viva Libertad.
Love you, Danny.
We got you, hero.
You look like a bag of shit.
Like looking in the mirror, no?
Get some rest, compay. Be the legend tomorrow.
I guess it's nice that everyone's come together for the fight now, because Clara's died, so now we're the leader of everybody. Case money is, I guess, with our thing now. And, yeah. Okay, we're getting to more Anton stuff now.
Senor Presidente, we must consider your safety. Libertad is surrounding the capital.
We need a clear view of the sunrise from here.
Sí, Senor Presidente.
I want Yarans to catch the horizon at every intersection.
I have several boats prepared. If we leave now, we can have you and Diego...
This is the wrong design. I said Pereira, not Van Allen. Do not pollute Esperanza with my father's obsession with Art Deco.
Your eye is impeccable, Senor Presidente.
Please, you must listen. At least the boy must be...
Enough! Can you see it? Where can you see it?
Let's take a look at the plaza again. Something modernist, like Genere.
That means that this mission was just something that we were forced into completing until it was done. Rather than a point of no return.
Okay. Here we go, Danny.
Okay, so this is definitely the final mission, because it's the Battle of Esperanza, so this is the last mission of the game. Yeah, so this is definitely the last mission that's left in the game, and they can probably do this and have it finish off this thing. Reach Anton and finish off Revolution. Final battle for Yara has arrived, with the rest of the country liberated. It's time to attack the lion in his den and kill him. Okay, so we have the entire revolutionary set now. Improved headshot damage, improved soft target blast and armor. Okay, so that's good. Begin regenerating health soon after taking damage. Improved move speed after taking damage. Greatly improved manual heal recharge. I mean, I'm going to be changing some of these back because I need the... I like the defense. I like having the defense. Like, even more defense. Having more defense is just going to, if it stacks... Like, now we have improved soft target blast and armor defense. Then the same thing for this. Greatly improved armor to piercing defense. Greatly improved armor piercing defense, and then greatly improved general defense. So I think this is just so much better to do. Because I guess the problem here is that I was contemplating having finishing it up here so I could make this, and then make the next part be the Battle of Esperanza. But then the problem with that is that the Battle of Esperanza is going to be the last mission, and then I would stop it again, which I think so. I think maybe what I should do is I should just commit to what I've already started. So I called it. I mean, I guess the title still is fine. Is there a...
Come here!
Come on, Philly. It's just one word.
How about you make me one of those Supremos?
Sure, I can do that. I'll call it La Espada.
That's fucking original.
It'll be small, but angry. And it'll spray knives and smell like a horse.
Does anyone like you?
We talk?
You want to know why I followed Clara?
She had a vision.
It's because she's nothing like me. There are too many Juans in this world. Too many Antons, and maybe too many Dannies. There will never be enough Claras. Danny, you ready to break a country?
I think what I do here is, I think what I'll end up doing here is, once this is uploaded onto Twitch, I will change the name of the stream to the Battle of Esperanza, and it'll be the finale, and then I'll upload that as thing as well, so...
Last time I was on a boat ride like this, Clara told me I should go work in a Yankee supermarket.
She was fucking with you, Danny. She knew exactly who you are.
She also told me that she would never live to see her vision of Yara.
Clara did everything with eyes wide open. She knew what she was signing up for.
She should be here instead of me, Juan.
You're allowed to miss her, Danny. Just don't get lost in the clouds.
We take Esperanza for Clara.
Viva Libertad!
Viva fucking Libertad! Check out the fireworks!
Yeah, I think that's what I'll end up doing. Because I was thinking, it's like, well, I either ended there or I ended then at that point I'd be ending it. I think so. It's like, I think what's better is I'll just finish the Let's Play off once I finish this mission, and then I'll just rename what needs to be done here. And then that means the next time we start, we can just do a straight up Let's Play extra segment.
Hey, that's my fucking life.
Okay, so he's in that giant tower, which is what we thought, so... Okay, so we're actually starting there.
Nice one, Espada.
Danny, our squad breached the capital. Castillo's forces are not letting up. Be ready.
Eyes open, Paolo.
Always. Time to pay El Presidente a visit. Radio Libertad is live from Esperanza, Danny.
Copy, Paz. Are you I'm good.
I puked 6 times, I'm dehydrated, and I'm scared shitless. But you know, revolution and stuff. He's fine, Danny, and don't you worry. We're cooking up a sweet soundtrack for destruction.
Let's speak some truth. I copy, Yelena.
That's a tank. That explains why I just
Libertad is
enjoy it.
fucking grateful. Batter up, Yelena.
Batter up. Danny, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, Lucky.
Never thought I'd be storming the capital twice in a lifetime. It will be chaos, Danny. The likes of which you have never seen.
This also means we got no payoff for the, We also got no payoff for Lobo being in prison, which makes no sense.
When we are all free.
See, Jefe. See.
What? Yelena, stay here. Nobody gets past you, understand? We're clear over here. Keep pushing forward.
Danny! They're killing us! Where are you?
Espada, what's happening?
Anton's Air Force! Can't move without getting swarmed by fucking helicopters!
Keep your head down. I'm coming to you.
Gracias! Coño! Here they come again!
Lewis must be watching me.
It is a quiet person somewhere.
Carlo, secure the high ground.
I was kind of expecting more soldiers as well.
Lucky Mama, watch his back.
I'll keep him in one piece. I promise.
Esperanza! Radio Libertad is here with the real voice of Yara. We have freed your airways, and now we're here to free you.
Unless your name is Anton Castillo, then you're totally fucked.
Tell her I'm on my way.
Rise up, Yara!
Keep pushing.
Rise up!
Walk, yeah, you. Don't stop that magic, Billy!
Right on time, Danny!
I like that we, too busy dancing and thing around. This mission's surprisingly not... I was expecting a lot more soldiers, but then I guess again the other thing to consider is that we, the thing to consider is that we also have, the problem that we are dealing with is also, the problem that's being dealt with is, we have so many people on our side, I guess. to the... We made it to the New York, the Empire State Building here.
Juan, I've reached Anton's tower. La Torre de fucking Leon.
Time to slay the lion.
He's quiet.
The smart soldados knew to run. It's just the fanatics and the true believers now. Careful, Danny. He's going to be protected by his best.
Doesn't matter.
Anton is backed into a corner. Just be ready for anything.
Juan,
it is time.
It's okay.
For all
School is over.
to stand up and defend.
And now it's graduation.
I'll see you at the top, guerrilla.
Soldier, Yara has given you everything. Now give everything for Yara.
Someone's out there, I know it.
We haven't been in here yet, so... Oh crap, there's a auto turret here. Oh, there's a unique weapon in here. Okay, did we really get... Hang on 1 second here. I didn't think we had all the... First, let's just sink this trophy. I did not think that we had all of the unique weapons. I thought there was still some that we were missing. There's no way we've gone and grabbed all the unique weapons. Or I guess we have. Find all 49 unique weapons. I'm gonna go check to see, like... I'm pretty sure there was some we were missing. Yeah, there were. Like... We haven't got this one. That's like... That's 12. And then that's 17, 20, 25, 32, 34, 38. I guess we just... But that's then 45. So I guess we somehow got... Maybe they... Okay, maybe they consider... That's the only other thing I can think of. Maybe they consider the Rambo as a unique weapon. Which, that would give us one less to grab. Which is the only one that we're missing. So I think they consider the... I think they consider the Rambo as a unique weapon, even though it's an overclocked weapon. So I think we get... That's interesting. Let's make our way up higher. Ah, here we go. We use the good then, because now when I do the trophy description, it's gonna take a lot longer. Because I need to describe all the unique weapons now. At least I know that the Rambo counts towards as a unique weapon, so that stops you from needing to do a bigger grind. '17th century Spanish cannon. This cannon once protected the coastline of Esperanza for the Spanish crown. Legend says it was forged from the melted down manacles of slaves, although modern metallurgy has identified the source of the cast iron as Germany. It has been restored as a symbol of foreign oppression. First and last shots. The Revolution of '67 began and ended with shots fired from the same artillery piece. The war started in earnest when an American-made 75mm fired on a guerrilla invasion force. In a historical and some say poetic twist, the last shot of the war was fired from the same gun. The cannon, now manned by guerrillas, fired on the presidential compound, forcing the surrender of the last soldiers, protecting President Gabriel Castillo. The gun is currently in F&D service, but the shell casings have been preserved. American atomic bomb. This bomb with a 400 kiloton yield was accidentally dropped on Yara during an exercise conducted by American Strategic Air Command in 1954. A navigational error combined with a faulty release mechanism resulted in this weapon being dropped over Madrugada. The bomb was armed and would have killed tens of thousands of Yarans, but the detonator misfired. The incident was kept a secret until the 1980s. The casing for the weapon has been kept to remind Yarans of the threat represented by competing supertanks. Yolanda Rodriguez, the Yaran songbird. Yolanda Rodriguez was a national treasure, a famous jazz singer. Her music was the voice of Yara to the world. Yolanda was at the side of her husband Gabriel Castillo at his election and execution. After raising their son Anton alone, she died of breast cancer in 2007. President Gabriel Castillo, a lion of Yara. During the 10 years of his presidency, 1957 to 1967, Gabriel Castillo brought an unprecedented era of prosperity and freedom to Yara. Elected on the promise of paradise, President Castillo opened Yara to the world, making her the glittering jewel of the Caribbean. His rule and life came to an end at the hands of the rebel and traitor Santos Espinosa. Trying to find my way through here is like a maze. way up. Okay, here, I just completely missed... No, that's not the way up either.
Me voy to Castillo.
Oh, there. How did he heal so fast? Like... November address. From his balcony, Presidente Anton Castillo delivered the November address, announcing the first successes of the Viva program and the expansion of the initiative to encompass the entire nation. All true Yarans must answer the call. The future belongs to the sun, to the light. I need to figure out how I'm supposed to get inside that elevator. Like, why is there just a guy here? Oh. All bad guys came from... Oh, here's the... That just took me to the second floor, like... I've already been here. Why is it so hard to find where I'm supposed to go? Like, that's... Can I shoot this glass? That's where I've definitely got to go. I'm gonna need to clear each floor, I don't know. These enemies should already be dead, like... Unless I'm just completely missing something. Oh, okay, well, now it shows me this. Wish it showed me that sooner. I could have saved a couple of minutes, like...
You have killed thousands. Set my city on fire. Destroyed the dream of paradise. All that stands between you and the throne is me and my son.
I'm no dictator.
Lies. You are not Clara. Yara is burning, and you don't put out fires with free elections. He's about the same age I was when Nigarias murdered my father. I never thought that you would have to face what they put me through. I am sorry, Diego. You are my lion. Everything that I did to make you stronger.
You are not going to kill him. He's gonna die anyway.
Last lesson, Mio. There is one thing in life that will always be true. Do you know what that is?
Death.
See. You will protect him. From your friends. From the monsters.
He'll be safe. I promise.
Lies.
Diego.
Oh, he shot his own son. Okay, then.
Everything's gonna be alright. Don't move, Chamaco.
Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about
It's okay.
this ending.
You smell that? That's the stink of fucking victory!
Juan,
like,
he shot Diego in the fucking chest.
You gotta be kidding me. Forget the kid!
Fuck you, he's bleeding out.
Like, the main villain kills himself.
I don't know, there's
and then,
too much blood.
Don't move, Danny. We're coming up.
Oh, come on, Diego.
So I guess there isn't a definitive ending to this.
Stay with me, Chamaco. It's okay. It's okay, Danny. You were the lucky one. No.
Move, Danny!
Lucky, what's happening?
I don't want to be the one to say this, but... what do we do now?
Yara needs a leader, until we can hold elections.
There's only one person I trust in this room.
You better not say yourself.
Yara is yours, Danny.
Lo siento.
No, it's not. I'm not a politician. Clara was. Maybe you are. The only reason we are standing here is because we didn't wait for one person to solve all our problems. When tyranny is law, revolution is order.
Where are you going?
Yara's yours. Don't fuck it up.
Rule 16, Guerrilla's revolution never ends, Juan Cortez. So we didn't... Anton just kills himself, and then he tries to take his son with him. I'm guessing his son is also dead, but... again... Not really sure why... I mean, no real choices in this game either, apart from the McKay one. Which I don't think makes any difference anyway, because... if we shot him, we would have just taken money that he had anyway. Yep, that's the end of the game.
To fallen heroes.
To her Yara.
You know, Danny, there's never gonna be an election.
There's plenty of Castillo's friends out there who want to make sure of that. You want to go hunting?
It's like I'm looking in a fucking mirror.
Wants a guerrilla.
Always a guerrilla. I ever tell you the story of the time Santos smuggled me into Uganda so I can steal him a goddamn zebra?
Yes.
Angry motherfuckers. But that didn't stop me, Danny. Just gives me confidence.
Yep, that's roll credits. That's the end of the game. The ending was a bit underwhelming, I guess. Although it might not be over yet. No, it's over. This is the hour-long credit sequence, which we saw before when we did the secret ending way back in, like, what, part 3? Yeah. So, I liked the whole idea of bringing everybody together, but the big climatic battle didn't feel as epic as what I thought it would be, because we didn't really face all that much resistance, and we didn't even do any moments where it was like teaming up with the, you know, the people that assisted us. You know, we didn't. Why didn't they bring the tank in, you know, to help? Why didn't they, you know, bring in, you know, have moments where it's like, oh, we have to help people, or, you know, Maximas Matanzas did like a thing, but it just seemed like there wasn't anything that happened in that final fight where, you know, everybody came together and sort of helped out in a specific moment, or they were you know, considering it was the last line of defense of the of Anton's considering it was the last line of defense for Anton's regime, it didn't seem like there was all that much thing in. I mean, yes, they mentioned that the wise soldiers held out, did the wise thing in. They did the wise thing and held off or whatever, but still, I don't know what to really say. It just didn't seem like a big ultimate climatic battle, and you know, once we got into the the next thing was just like this tower, and it's like, yes, I understand that we're just going to head up to the top anyway, and I think it was like they couldn't have done something where we fought our way through the tower, or if they did something like really cool with like getting assistance from things, or air fighting, or something. Because all we really did was we cleared out 2 floors of enemies, and then we just took the elevator to the top of the tower. And then once we get there, there's no fight, there's no anything, and all that happens is he just kills kills himself and kills his son. I assume that he kills his son. Technically we didn't see him die. We took the body with us. I'm guessing we took the body with us, and that was the end person at the thing. But it was just like, I don't really understand. You know, we took the thing to where we had to go, and you know, obviously Anton's dead, so now, you know, Diego's gone, which I'm guessing he's dead. We technically didn't see him die. I guess they didn't really confirm that he died, but. And then it was just like, oh, we liberate Yara, and then now we have no. It's like Yara's been liberated, and we have no leader, so it's still the same thing. There was no like choice system in the game, and I really just don't know. You know, obviously Anton's dead, so now, you know, what else there really is to say. Like, they ended up doing a few other things, but I'm just not really sure how to think about this ending. It just seemed too... Like, I mean, what were we going to do? Like, they could have arrested him, but at that point it doesn't really make any difference, because he's being arrested in a country that he's the ruler of, which would make absolutely no sense, but... yeah. I'm not really sure what they plan to do for... They've already done... I don't think they plan on doing anything else, because there's... and I mean the Ultimate Edition and stuff like that. The Game of the Year Edition. I mean, I haven't played all of my game. I haven't played every game that came out from this would be last year at this point, but I wouldn't have said this was a Game of the Year. I would say it's. I still think Far Cry 3 is my favorite of the series. It had the right amount of content. It wasn't overly bloated with the. It had 2 islands. It wasn't overly bloated with the thing. It didn't go massively on how big it was. The missions had a good variety. You had the villain that was very good. Obviously, the problem there was that the final villain was not very spectacular. I haven't finished 4, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if I think it was better than 4. It was definitely better than New Dawn, that's for sure. Is it better than 5? I never finished 2 either. Is it better than 5? I mean... The thing with 5 is that we got... I feel like we saw more of Joseph than we saw of Anton. But if we saw the amount of content we saw for Anton as we did Joseph, I think that I would say that would be better. I also think Far Cry 5 did things a little bit differently with like how you could do any of the 3 at the same time, similar to this, but it was like if you stepped into the territory or whatever it would think that was kind of interesting how they did that. I don't think that there definitely just wasn't enough Anton. There wasn't enough Anton and Diego. Maybe they just didn't have enough time. I think this game also got delayed because of COVID as well. So maybe that's the reason why some things. Because if I went through all the different scenarios, right? So Tutorial Island was fine. It's a tutorial. You can't expect the tutorial to wow you, but you know that was fine. The Legends of 67 and La Morale section that we did part of today, as well as the previous part, that was good as well. It was good, but there were some things like they showed that he was in the prison, but nothing came of him being in the prison. We didn't go and rescue him. We didn't do anything like that. And they showed that there was a prison there. So why did they show that and then not do anything with that? That was strange that that happened. What else was there? The Maximas Matanzas missions. Those were probably the most creative in terms of mission design because it was based around a lot of music and entertainment and all that sort of stuff, which is fine. That worked. The Montero stuff that probably had, obviously we had the betrayal. We had if I had to say a best kill, it's obviously comes from that, that section, because every other person, it was like, we look at it, it's like, that Jose one, it's like, he suffered in his death, whereas, Maria just got gunned down as if it was nothing, and it made us look terrible, because it was all broadcast. The doctor guy, we just shot him. We just shot him and he died. That was it. McKay, we would have just, if we had the chance to shoot him, he would have just been shot and died. And then Anton and Diego, they just shot and died. I haven't played all the way through Far Cry 4, but I know in Far Cry 4 you get a decision. You make decisions about what happens to these characters. here you get, you know, there was no good, like, villain deaths here. Benitez's one was just, you know, she got shot in the head as well. It was just the same thing. Shot in the head again. And, yeah, I just don't know what else they intended to do with thing. And then, like, I liked how you would do Esperanza missions as you progress through the story, because that would give you more Anton clips. But you know, even then, it's like Pete died. You know, he gets killed by Diego, so we don't get revenge for that. You know, Clara dies, and it just seems like I understand why she died, but it just seems like what her vision was for thing or whatever. Like, you know, it's essentially back to the way that it was. There's just no. They've taken back Yara, but there's no clear outlook and all that stuff as well. It's just maybe this is the way that they're going with the thing. I just don't know. I think I preferred. I think I probably preferred. I think I probably preferred this game over 5. There were less missions, it felt like, in 5, but I think the variety here with the missions was better than 5. But it's been so long since I played 5, and I think it was because my main problem with thing was because New Dawn. Like, I just remember things from New Dawn that I didn't like, and it's probably making me think, oh, 5 was not as good, but this definitely not as good. This game's definitely not as good as 3. My only flaw with 3 was the guy who was the boss being who it was, and the way that they did it just seemed like, well, why is it here? But like, again, there's a reason. Like, look, there's a reason why Vars has a DLC and Hoyt does not. Because one's a good character and then one's just there and had no real involvement in what was going on. He was just the guy who ran an island. But I'm not sure. I doubt there'll be anything after the credits, because we watched the credits. We watched the credits last. We watched the episode. We watched the credits all the way back in episode 3 or part 3. But I don't know if there's going to be something after the credits here, because it's. I don't know if there'll be anything after the credits, because we completed the game here, so maybe there could be something after the credits, but I don't know what else they would show. So maybe I'll stick around just to go through the credits, but we've already seen the credits anyway, so I can probably just skip them. Because if there's nothing at the end of the credits, then when completing the story, then I'll just end it. But I was just trying to get some thoughts out here about what I thought, because essentially today I didn't realize we were going to finish the story. We were, after doing that pipeline mission that we did. After that mission that we did after the pipeline mission that we did after the previous, at the end of the previous part, I didn't realize that this was going to be the last mission for that section. So really, we only did 3 missions in the entirety of today. We did the final mission for the Legends of 67. We went and did the sneaking in mission with Anton's villa, and then we did the Battle of Esperanza. So I'm not really sure. It would be nice to. So that means in this case, what I'm going to have to do is once this part has uploaded onto Twitch, I'm going to rename it. I'm going to have to rename it to the finale, Battle of Esperanza. I'll probably just rename it to the Battle of Esperanza Let's Play Far Cry 6 finale. And that means the next time when we stream, we can do the extra portions, which is pretty much post-game stuff, cleaning up content that I haven't completed yet, as well as getting the trophies and stuff. But I guess if I go through what we did today, so today we went through and did the McKay mission, which was a bunch of shooting at the docks. And we had a choice to kill McKay. We had a choice. It seemed like we had a choice. They told us to leave McKay, and people were disappointed, but nothing ever came of that. It said, and then it also said that we had a chance to. It showed that we could kill him, but I'm just thinking, it's like, well, even if we killed him, what would have happened there? No, I don't think anything changes, regardless of whether he lives or dies. And so that was kind of weird, and obviously everybody came together at that point, but then the next mission was I liked the stealth mission. That was a fun mission. And then obviously Clara dies at this point. We get the we realize that Anton himself is sick and dying of leukemia. But that's the first time we'd seen him in his moment of weakness. We'd never, all the times that we had seen him, he did not have the, you could see that he had on his face that he was, that he had something wrong. But we obviously didn't see that because everything we saw was based on the thing, so. And then obviously the final mission, I gave my thoughts on the final mission, but, I mean, at the end, we got rid of Anton, who was in power, but now there's nobody else in power, so I don't know what that means for Yara. It just seems like Danny is satisfied with leaving everything behind. He was still there. I just don't really know what else to say about it. Apart from, it was just, I felt like it was a bit anticlimactic, like we didn't, you know, maybe if we saved, like, Diego's life or something would have been better, but I'm not really sure, like, he thought that we were lying, but I don't think we would have. I don't think that, if it was up, let's just put it this way, if it was up to us in the end, we wouldn't have killed Diego. If it was up to me, I wouldn't have killed Diego. But the other problem is, like, I wouldn't kill Diego, but, even in the story, like, Danny as a character would not, let's say that Anton, let's say there was a situation where Anton decided to, let's say that there was a decision where Anton decided, we get in there, we see Anton and we have Diego there, and there was a situation where he was going to kill Diego if we didn't do something or whatever. I don't think that he would want to kill him. He would probably just kill Anton, and then at that point, Diego would die. Would be alive. Like, or if he tried to shoot Diego, I think we would kill him before he killed Diego. I think that's what they would do, but yeah, I think that's what would have happened. But I guess that's not what we're going to be getting. I also noticed that here, during the credit sequence here, we have different music, so when we did the credit sequence for the other... When we did the credit sequence for the other, when we did the credit sequence for the other playthrough, section for the secret ending, it was playing, completely different music. It was playing completely different music, that I had to mute, so... Here it's not, though. So that makes me wonder, maybe there is something else at the end of these credits, but... I want to, like, obviously there wouldn't be anything at the end of the credits for the secret ending, because that was the secret ending, but... Yeah. I don't really think there's anything else left that I need to say. I think I'll wait out the credits. I know I said way back then that I wouldn't wait out the credits, but here I think I will, only because we did finish the story, and there could be something at the end. Also, it allows me to at least try and think of other things that I would want to say about the thing. Like, I noticed that we have the Supremos, but I wasn't even using them. That was the other thing. Like, I didn't find myself ever using them for something, because I just found myself using the guns normally and not really running out of ammo. But I'll probably mute this thing if they need to copyright music. I don't think we're going to get the conga music or well, it's just the conga music, because I know that that's definitely that's a Gloria Estefan song, so obviously that would definitely be flagged down, because Gloria Estefan's a pretty well-known singer. I'm not really sure what else to say. Like, did I enjoy the game? I enjoyed the game, so I thought the game was enjoyable. I didn't hate it like Far Cry New Dawn, but I didn't love it as much as Far Cry 3. So I would say it's, you know, if Far Cry 3 was like a 9.5 or something like that, I'd give this like a solid, like, I don't know, 9. I mean, games are very hard to rate out of a 10 scale, so it's very difficult to do so. Like, if Far Cry 5 is only a slight problems, this has a little bit more problems, but it's still enjoyable. And I mean, even though there was, that's the other thing, even though there was, even though there were problems with some of the stuff that was happening, like, I don't know, like, problems, there weren't as many glitches. That is the other thing to notice. Like, I think Far Cry 6, from what I had read anyway, I don't know how much the patches affected, but I think it was like one of the only Far Cry games to, at launch, not be super buggy and needing a bunch of patches. Now, obviously it does have a patch for DLCs and stuff like that as well, but I think it doesn't require, like, it doesn't require a patch to, well, it's not that it doesn't require a patch, it's that I think it avoided a lot of problems that some of the other games had, because I remember Far Cry 5 had several things glitch for me. I mean, there were still glitches here that happened, but they were more so funny glitches, like that guy being trapped in the upside down in the car and other things like that. Like, they weren't actually like, oh, this quest doesn't work or this thing. There were some that were like that. There were some things that were where I had to do resets multiple times, but eventually I figured out that it was either something that I did too early or something that happened around the thing. I wonder if these credits are also shorter than the ones that we saw. I don't think they were, because last time these credits were like an hour long. But the difference between here and the previous time is, like, I can at least talk about what happened in the game, rather than just rambling on about other things that don't really matter. But I guess in this case I can, I don't think I have really anything else to say about the game right now, unless someone asks me something, which in that case I could answer that, but gonna have a big upload for this, because I have to now... Because we ended up getting all the unique weapons in this thing, my trophy description is gonna have all the locations, or I'm gonna have to list down all the weapon names, and all the locations where those weapons are found now, so... That's gonna take some time, but at least I can do that while it's uploading. So I guess what I should do now is, because we've officially finished the Let's Play, because we have officially finished this Let's Play, we will... So because I didn't know that this was the end, I'm going to, when this stream is over, rename the title of this stream to the Battle of Esperanza Let's Play Far Cry 6 Finale. So that way, that anyone who only wants to know what my story thoughts are from beginning to end, they can go and see that from beginning to end. The next part, when we stream next, is going to be another title. Let's Play Far Cry 6 Extra. I'll still call it Part 18, or like I said, I'll call it whatever part number it is. I think it'll be Part 21 or 20 or something like that. I think it is. It'll be called that. It'll still be a part, but I'll put the extra in it so that it's like to indicate, like, if you just want the story section, it'll be from here to here, and if you want everything else, it's after that. Because that's my next intention. My next intention is to go through and trophy hunt and grab anything with side quests and things like that, and then at that point I have to determine what my next game is going to be, which I have a few options. And obviously tomorrow is the 1st of... tomorrow for me is the 1st of October, which I know a lot of people play horror games throughout the month of October, so maybe I can do something like that, but I have to sort out what games I can put on first. I need to update The Quarry, I need to update Assassin's Creed. I think at that point, all the updates that I would need to do are done for games that are there, and then I can sort out what other games would be able to fit, and figure out what's the most optimal way to play these. Which, if I'm looking at how it is now, it looks like I can probably... I need to space out my Quarry playthroughs, and I think there's at least 6 playthroughs that I need to do of that, so I think I think it's safe to say I'll just say it right here. I think the next Let's Play that I do will be for the Quarry. I'm going to do my Quarry, I'll do the Quarry as my next upload, not my next upload, as my next Let's Play, I think, because that game has multiple playthroughs, and if I'm going to space them out so that it doesn't drag on a lot, we'll do that, and then in between each Quarry playthrough, I will probably do something else, do another Let's Play of something else to keep it refreshing, and that way, maybe throughout the whole of October we can get all the Quarry done. I don't really know. But at Valhalla, I can't really... Valhalla, there's DLCs that I can do for free. The problem with that is that I don't have the DLCs. I don't want to do the story DLC. I don't want to do the free DLC because that's related to the story. Before I do the DLCs that you pay for, because I get the feeling that I have to do them in a certain order, because they've obviously made Wrath of the Druids first, then they did Siege of Paris, and then they did Dawn of Ragnarok. And then since then they've done like Tombs of the Fallen, 2 of those, they've done more Mastery Challenges, they've done Discovery Tour, and they've done Forgotten Saga, which is the 3 DLC, and then they've announced Last Chapter, which is coming out, I think that's also free, that's coming out sometime this year, and then that's I think the end for Valhalla, like that's the final thing for Valhalla. So I have a ton of content there that I could do for Valhalla, but I can't really do it because it requires other story DLC, but I could probably do, like... If I did do anything for that, I would probably do the Mastery Challenges, the Tombs, and the Discovery Tour. I can do that as a stream, because the Discovery Tour is... The Discovery Tour is really interesting. I think that's... They need to do more things. I'm not saying Ubisoft in general, but just Ubisoft. I mean, in general, games. The whole education part of games, I think, needs to be utilized better. Because Valiant Hearts, like anyone who isn't, well, you should be familiar with the world wars and stuff like this as well. But if you wanted to teach a child about World War I without necessarily getting into too graphic of details, Valiant Hearts shows a unique way of telling that story without being too graphic. And, you know, people can grow attached to those characters, and that's why I was disappointed that Valiant Hearts 2 is going to be a Netflix exclusive. Which, I don't know how that's going to work. I saw a thing today, a few days ago that... might have been yesterday, actually.
Queen arrived from the sea.
This shouldn't get flagged because it's
sexy soldados in their finest whites, drinking rum, they dance all night.
And this didn't get flagged down either because of but they definitely should try and do something else.
Mambo, mambo, Yarano. Mambo, mambo, Yarano. Oh no, no, you don't want to fail Castillo. All you military with your guns, you look so scary. Mambo,
But Netflix, they ended up announcing in-house gaming studio or something like that they're going to focus on, which is fine, but why are they putting Valiant Hearts 2 as a Netflix exclusive? It should be released to more than just Netflix. At least make a digital version for, like, everywhere.
Oh no, no, we did not invite Castillo, Anton, Mendes, Don Diego, el buen tu Mr. Dancing Fuego. Cause it's the mambo, mambo Yarano. Shake your booty, it's time to dance and not to shooty. General, who's going to protect la capital? If the revolutionary strike and Rosamel is on the mic, are you gonna pull the trigger when your need to dance is bigger? Hey! Hey! Hey!
But yeah,
hey!
that was one thing.
Hey! Shake your booty, it's time to dance and not to shooty. All those guerrillas.
And I like the Discovery Tour a lot, because especially this one will be really interesting with it being set in Norse mythology, which Norse mythology is an inspiration for a lot of things. A lot of Metal Myth is inspired by that. I think that would be a good chill stream to just be like, sit down, play some, you know, Discovery Tour, and just enjoy the game. But when it comes to the story DLCs, I want to play them in the right order. I guess I also have I have Shifu that I can play in between the quarry. I have what else do I have? Got Shifu. I've got Shifu. I have Quarry. I've got the Valhalla DLCs, the 3 DLCs that I can do. I've got the Spider-Man. I've got the Spider-Man Avengers DLC that I still haven't completed. That would be a quick and short stream. of just something that I can play in between these quarry playthroughs. Give something different for a day or two. That's just the way that I prefer to play. I'd rather not play the quarry 6 times over, and the thing I'd want to do. My first playthrough for the quarry would be all survivors, all collectibles. So like a definitive playthrough that I would call it like a definitive playthrough. Get all the survivors and all the collectibles, so that way our other parts that we do, we can just we don't need to worry about going and buying and collecting anything. We can just head straight to where we need to go and see all the different scenes. And obviously, the way that I play in my later playthroughs is going to be more interesting because in those playthroughs, I need those characters to. I think when I do the deaths playthrough, right? When I do the deaths playthrough, I don't need to worry about. I just need to worry about making. So I can stuff up purposely. I can stuff up purposely the quick time events to see if anything breaks, because I did that for House of Ashes, and there's a part in House of Ashes where Salim is. It's the section where the creature has been crushed by debris, and you go and take the debris away from the area, and it bursts out and attacks you. And if you found the QuickTime events there, you might even be able to still do this. I don't know if I ever patched it or not, but if you found the QuickTime events there and he falls, and he has the lighter on, when he comes back up out of that area, it's only a lighter. It's only a lighter. Salim became a lighter, that's all that's there, it's just a floating lighter. And you move around as the floating lighter for several sections, and until you get away from playing as Salim, he continues to be a lighter the whole way. And after he's become the lighter, then yeah. I guess I should also mention with this as well is once the credits are over, I will load the game back up. I will load the game back up to see if anything new has opened up on the map or if anything else is being said, because there could be some story stuff that's set after the. There could be some stuff that's set after the game. That might be story related that we could potentially do. Other than that, though, I will probably just finish off the stream so that way I can upload this part and start working on what's happening next. I guess it's another. I should mention as well, like Far Cry. Yeah, Far Cry Primal, was it better than Far Cry Primal? I enjoyed Far Cry Primal quite a bit. I think the main reason, I think Far Cry Primal can't be as good as as some of these games, only because you can't do the cutscenes nearly as well because they're obviously not talking and all that stuff in that as well. So. But the thing is like the gameplay is just really fun in that. I really enjoy Primal. I just don't think you can rate it on the same level, on the same scale as these games, because these games have voice actors that are performing scenes where it's like when you're talking about Giancarlo Esposito and Anthony Gonzalez, professional actors, they're essentially acting out scenes for us on screen. You can't beat that. You can't compare that to cavemen that are just making grunts and stuff like that as well. It's just not the same. It's not the same kind of quality that you're going to get from things. So it's often very difficult to do that correctly. Not saying that they can't do that correctly, because obviously you can make that work, and like one of the stories in Live Alive is prehistory, and that whole entire section is done with there's no spoken words. They just talk in grunts and sounds, and then they have a speech bubble that shows up. They have a speech bubble that shows up on their thing showing like, oh, this is what they're talking about, which is really creative. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's like it also depends on how much space that I end up having on the thing as well. Because if I'm going to get rid of the quarry, I can space out the playthroughs of the quarry. Because this game is at least 95 gigs, so that's going to cover the. It's going to cover the update for the quarry. And it's going to cover the update for Valhalla. Now, the update for Valhalla is weird because if it does what happens here, it means that it's going to re-download. It means that it's going to end up re-downloading everything that we have already downloaded, and then add the extra stuff. So, I'm expecting that to be very large, considering I remember one of the things being like 25 gig when I first updated it. So that update's going to take hours. I guess the other thing to consider is, like, if I am going to do the quarry, my setup will slightly change a little bit, so I will replace the logo above the webcam with pictures of all of the. It's going to be a unique setup to this one, so I'm not going to change this because this I can bring this back. I can bring this layout and setup back for my general Let's Plays. But just if I've got an idea for a game that I can come up with something that's creative, then I'm going to attempt that. So in this case with the quarry, I'm going to have pictures of all of the councillors and all the Hackets, and every time somebody dies, we're going to put a claw scratch mark through their face to represent that they died. And then obviously with the devil, I think the Devil in Me comes out. It's either October or November. I think it's November. It comes out in November. That comes out. We're going to do the same thing, except because that seems like it's set in a. That seems like it's set in a. It's set in a murderer's house. The first serial killer of America or something like that. H.H. Holmes or whatever. And I'm trying to think, it's like, well, I want to find out how he killed his victims. So if he killed his victims through a knife or whatever, we'll do a thing where there's a bloody knife that's been stabbed through their picture or something like that. I was thinking of doing something like that. Because my other issue was, if I could do something more creative, I would have done, but it's like, I could have found out how every character dies, and then I can make images for those, and once we make images for those, at that point I can just assign them to things and have them turn off, and every time someone dies, that way I can do it like that. But the problem with that is that I have to go through every single character and then find out every single way that they die, and then there could be ways that they die that aren't that way. I think that would be the next thing I'll do. That's something that I can easily make and makes things look a bit more. I don't know what to do with my social bar, and then like my follower thing. I want to keep that there just so that we have a goal. There's always going to be a goal there. Even once we reach 20, there's going to be another goal after that, and then once we get to the point with people being able to sub, there's going to be sub goals and that there as well. So that I can have more incentives for people who come in to watch the stream, because I want to give back to my. I'm doing my normal playthroughs of what I would play, as if I was playing without a stream. But if I can offer incentives to people for wanting to keep watching, then I'm going to do that. Especially since it allows me to branch out with different forms of content, find out what works and what doesn't work. So I guess in this case I should mention that if we do make it to 20 followers on Twitch, we will... if we make it to 20 followers on Twitch, we will be doing a triangle strategy, golden ending speedrun. So the triangle strategy is a strategy role-playing game for the Switch. Essentially the way the game works is there's so many chapters, and depending on the decisions that you make throughout the thing, you can come up with three different endings according to which scenario you picked. However, if you pick the exact correct scenarios and have the right amount of decisions that you've been able to be made, you can actually fulfill all three requirements for the... thing, and they call that the golden ending, because you satisfy all three scenarios in the one scenario, but you can only do that if you get specific requirement, if you get specific things. So I want to do something like that, because I played my first thing and I wanted to get that ending, but I couldn't do it because I then did a New Game Plus to see if I could do that, and I also just missed out on it as well. And so I'm thinking that would be a good thing to do, like just to try and do a speed run through of the golden ending, and that can be, and of course I can also use that as practice. So every time I do a stream like that, I can just use that as practice and keep getting better as we go and see how that works. I think that's a really cool concept, actually. That would be the first milestone that I would reach for 20 followers. For 50 followers, I really do not know what I would do there. It all depends on what games are out at that time, because between 20 and 50 followers, it could be months. Who actually knows? I only take one thing at a time. Usually I don't set goals, but in this case I would set goals because it's important to do so for this platform. Give people more incentive to want to watch content and things like that. And it depends on what's available as well. So like if I get to a point where I'm lacking space or I'm like a thing or something like this, I might just do I can just go back and do some Switch games, do some Switch games, get them to 100% or something like that, because I notice there's a lot of 100% categories for Nintendo games that usually only take a couple of hours, which could be really nice. And some of those games I would have liked to have played for the first time on stream, but now at least that I'm actually doing this, it means that I can do that. I can play the game however I want to play it. I think we're coming close to the end of the credits here. There might only be like 10 minutes to go, which, again, these credits go for an hour. And I mean, people, I might just put a thing to skip through. But I just thought this one would have been better, because like when I did it, compared to when I started at like episode 3, part 3 to now, I've received more followers since then, so maybe more people would be interested. And I still think this is important to show, but I'm not gonna do like any closing out thing for this until you get to the end. So that can be my closure thing. Also, I guess another thing to consider is that if I do playthroughs of the Quarry during October, the chances are that a lot of other people do horror games. Yes, I know that's a big competitive thing, but not everyone is streaming all at the same time, and that could mean that there might be just more eyes on. And with a game like the Quarry, for example, it's every playthrough from every single person is going to be unique and different based on what they want to do, and most people who trophy hunt do not. I don't know how many people who trophy hunt that actually go through and do streams of it, because I can imagine maybe for some people that would be thing, but like grinds to me, it's like I'm not bothered at all with grinding in a game because I find ways to entertain. I find ways to better entertain myself whilst I'm doing the grinding. However, like in the case of streaming, if I am doing a grind section or I'm doing something like this, like it allows me to talk to people and stuff like that as well. And it makes time go a lot faster as well. That's one thing that I've also noticed, that even though I see a timer and I see my thing as well, it's like you see so much time just flies by. That was one thing that I was curious about with this. I realized, like, would you have just done all the faction missions? And then at that point, after you finish all the faction missions, would you then just be able to do all the Esperanza missions that you get as you go, or will you be forced to eventually do those? Because I feel like certain things on there, you would have to do them first, because certain characters would be asking you to go to certain places at the same time, and wouldn't really make a lot of sense. Also noticing that my upload speed is stuck around like 3 to 4 kilobytes, which now it's rising up, but it's just so weird that it was around those things, and it still seems like it's uploading pretty well. This is probably all the music that, I mean, it says that it's licensed music, so this is probably all the music that I can see. It's like, oh, well, maybe I should have this on the thing, but the thing to consider is, like, I would have no clue with what I'm here. If the game doesn't tell me what is thing and what isn't, then I'm not gonna know. Like, when I was doing my reaction videos to stuff, they were using licensed music in those, and I can't, you know, obviously I knew that they were using licensed music because it said on the screen that they were using licensed music, so I edited that out. I don't edit that out, I just, muted the audio. At least I haven't had to mute the credits here, because in the one way we did the secret ending, we had to mute it at least once because the conga song was playing. I actually just thought, like, if the whole thing with the triangle strategy thing works out, I could probably do, maybe Live Alive speedrun? Or, Octopath Traveler? But I haven't completed Octopath Traveler yet, so, I haven't completed Octopath Traveler, because I haven't got it yet, but it is coming. It'll be here. But I don't know when I'm going to get around to playing it. I guess there's another thing that I realized. How does video game music work when it comes onto Twitch? Because you know, obviously Pokemon, right? The battle music is used. I think the same battle music is used across the entirety of the series, with slight differentiations, but it's still an iconic, like, people know it, like, people know what the, maybe it's okay because, like, you know, I use the, you know, for my raid music, I use the, you know, Sephiroth theme, which is only for a few seconds, but I don't know how video game music works compared to like licensed music, because licensed music is you know, an artist has gone and made this song for this purpose. Okay, where is Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad must be in this game somewhere. I don't know. Unless I just missed it, there must be some sort of Breaking Bad thing that you can watch. Okay, let's see what happens. Is there anything after the thing? Is Far Cry 6 a superhero movie? Is someone walking?
Libertad thanks you for your support. And I come bearing good news. Our Rivero supply has tripled.
You know, he's so sad about that Castillo kid. I mean, what his papa did. Wow. That is crazy.
Nah. A tragedy.
Well, you know, some people are just sick in the mind, hermano. They're out of control.
Same time next week.
Oh, you can bet your life on it.
Yeah.
Okay, good thing we did not skip the credits. So Juan is smuggling out Viviro. Does that mean that he's a bad guy? I wonder, because he's smuggling Viviro out of the thing, but we know that the Viviro is bad for people. Operation completed. So we can finally sync the trophy up after... We'll find out how long it's been. Insurgency industry. Esperanza East checkpoint.
It just feels like bad luck.
What?
Job's not done, Assert. You said it first, Danny. Anton's dead, but his army's still out there. They're the insurgents now. Feels like every week we got fresh targets to take down.
No rest for the wicked.
The beauty of revolution, Danny, is never over.
Okay, so it looks like they've made a whole bunch of other checkpoints now.
Okay.
A new insurgency week is beginning. Open the insurgency. Well, first of all, we want to sync this trophy. When did we get this trophy? We got this trophy... Okay, it's been over an hour. Let's see what we have. Insurgency. Defeat the insurgent leader. So, word around Esperanza is that pro-Castillo loyalists are making moves again. They're filling the city with propaganda and that old F&D fear-mongering. We've got to stop the spread of their lies and find the famous soldier who's leading the insurgents. Get to it, Gary. Complete objectives to reveal intel about the insurgent leader and where to find him. Okay, so we get experience, money, Spec Ops key, and a submachine gun. So we're going to capture 2 checkpoints in the insurgencies thing. We have to infiltrate Valle de Paraiso National Park and steal a shipment of Pichu-248. Oh, okay. And then we have to okay, so I think what's happened is the game has... Yeah, so the game has... So go onto the map. Abandoning F&D bases. Abandoning a base will let the F&D retake control of the base. Hold it. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about... We can free any F&D base that we want, and now we can go and do that trophy for the, doing that now. So it looks like... Okay, so there's another special op that is available. That's the one for completing the story. Can this go away? I want to... if I can. Okay, so... we can abandon F&D bases now, which means that we can go back and do the... looking at this... We've got Fort Esperanza. Okay, so what's happened is the game has reset some checkpoints that I already captured. And now I have to recapture them again. And then, like, there's the F&D things as well, so... I think that's the way it's supposed to work. I guess we can sort that out the next time we do a stream, because, yeah, it's saying that we need to do this, we need to capture an F&D base, one F&D base, we need to infiltrate, we need to do one of the special ops, and then we need to and we need to find out where the person is. And we're also able to reset F&D bases now, so we can go ahead and do that. Especially since it's already done, sorry, for some of the stuff. But yeah, I think that will be it for now. Because I wanted to load up the game first, and see if anything changed, which obviously we've seen everything's changed here. So, obviously next part that we do is probably going to be, probably gonna do the operation, check out what that is, and maybe see what these things are supposed to be for. And then at that point we'll probably go and do some more side stuff and things like that, and get that out of the way. So I think with that, yeah, we'll end it here. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Every like, comment, subscription, view will make my content easier to find. Will also bring me closer to monetization and things like that as well. All of my parts of the Let's Play, including this one, will be uploaded to YouTube. All of them should be there now, except for this part and the previous part. Which will be uploaded earlier. Maybe in about... It'll be in about 5 hours from now, I think. So yeah, be sure to check all those out, because this is the final part of the Let's Play for this section. Follow me on Twitch. Every follow gets me closer to affiliate, as well as goals that we have set. Obviously at 20 followers, Triangle Strategy Gold Ending Speedrun. And then 50 once we think, which we'll decide when we get closer to there. And then of course every follow means that it's the same thing as well. So follow me on Twitter to find out when I'm streaming. YouTube, I think when you're watching a YouTube video, it'll also do the same thing, which is nice. And then obviously I've got my Discord. If you send me an invite on Discord, I can send you an invite to the group chat that I am trying to set up. Obviously, it's still only going to be very small, but the more people that I am able to invite to the thing, the better. I'm still not really sure about having a Discord solely for myself or not. I don't really know if that's the most optimal thing. Maybe it's just because it's harder to... Maybe it's just because it's harder to set up a Discord from, like, I don't know how most people do theirs, but yeah, I think that would be it. So we'll next part is going to be the first extras section. So that will be me going through doing trophy hunting, getting any of these side quests completed as best as we can, trying out all these other things, and I guess with that, we will end it here. So have a good rest of the night, day, wherever you are, and until next time, I will see you all later.